Hey everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 5th episode of Smile Precure. Last episode we got to get our green Precure on board, now I believe her name is. So at this point we pretty much have all but one of the Precures. I think the only one left is Reika, the blue-haired one. So she should be an interesting one to get. So yeah, I look forward to seeing how that goes. So let's jump on in. Just remember, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button, and if you want access, early access to future episodes, you can support me on Patreon, and also you can get the picture-in-picture version as well, doing that same thing. So, yeah, let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. No, that's Candy. You know what, Akane and Yayoi and now, just a bunch of my classmates now get to have fun pre-cure adventures with me. I couldn't possibly guess. Let's go. Wouldn't it be funny if the opening was like a fake and it turned out the last pre-cure was somebody just very generic looking in the background? That would be funny, but I don't think the show would do that. Because, yeah, as far as the opening with Reika, all we really get on her is the bow, I think. Because with now we got a lot of insight into her just with all the younger siblings, taking care of them. That shot alone gives you a lot on her. She is basically a Pikachu. She really is. I'm never gonna not think that as I see that shot in the opening. Like, you watched Pokemon, like, you understand. The way Pikachu just, eyes closed, scrunches up, and just shoots electricity out. She is Pikachu. No argument here. Marijuana-sama. Okay, we have a very evil-looking witch here. Cure beauty. Pretty cure beauty. It feels kind of redundant. Oh, is Reika doing this? Yeah, of course she is. Very elegant. Because you really haven't gotten much of her until now. Like, as far as actual, personal stuff that she does. You mean you don't have to do it? You're doing it by choice? I think you're the only one that uses that term, but yeah. Don't confuse a poor girl. Oh, hand-holding already. She's not even a precure yet. Ah, the classics. Someone's really demanding. But there you go. You're all pretty now. Yeah, for sure she's an expert. Yes, she has. And blue. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that. And she definitely, yeah, the shot in the opening. She does fit all those descriptors, so. Oh, there it is, okay. I was a little bit too early. But you nailed it. Yeah, like I said, she fits all the categories. And she's like the water spirit. She's gonna have no idea what the heck you guys are on about. Yeah, to put it mildly. Wasn't expecting like a big old, group proposal. Please look at my candy and be convinced. What animal are you going to accuse it of being? Robotic doll, definitely not an animal. So will you precure with us? It's such a weird thing to ask somebody. Too busy with club activities to be a precure. Well, we'll get her. Don't give up yet. We'll get through to her. Snow White. I'm sure he'll survive. You tell a story? I guess she's a fan. Yeah, we definitely don't want to disappoint them. A precure wouldn't do such a thing. And we're all gonna get roped into this. Oh, that would be that's a great idea. Much more interesting. Fidget. Well, she seems to be for it. No, it's no trouble at all. I just can't take that phrase seriously. Ultra happy. And there it is, the smile. And the work has begun. Don't cut the apple. There's no robotic doll around here. What are you guys talking about? Even got the mirror. Yeah, I think she wants to be a pretty dress precure. Hand holding again. We're definitely getting through to her. Like, by the end of this, she's most definitely gonna be on the precure train. Of course, you can't be a precure because you're evil and not even pretty. And way too old. Yeah, she is one of the prettiest precures. I mean, blue's my favorite color, so I'm biased, but still. And here we go. We have an audience of like, how many was that? 16 kids? It was at least a dozen. 21. I wonder if they're back because they're going to attack in the middle of the performance. That's my assumption. Look how pretty she is. She's got 3 bows. Not like that bow, like a ribbon bow. Unless you watch the live action adaptation that Disney's doing in current year. In which case Snow White's not white or pretty or than anything really. Not you. Is that I think that's the witch. Yeah, you don't even know how real that witch is. That big, ugly nose. You were not invited to this performance? Not a smart thing to do. Don't get too close to her. She's just mean. It's a performance for children. Just no need to be. No need to ruin it. We barely even got started before she interrupted. Yeah, I can't let her do that. Now they're all sad. Well, that's not true. It was great until she ruined it. And yeah, Reiko would never say that under normal circumstances. We're gonna see the clock move again. Yep. It's going to 5. It's no stopping that. Because you can't stop her before she at least gets to this point, and the bad guy always gets to this point, so the clock's just gonna keep going up. We have 4 Precures now. Surely we can do this, but we're not going to be able to. We're going to fail, and then we're going to need Reika to bail us out. I know the pattern. But you'd think 4 Precures would be enough. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Futari wa Precure got by with 2 Precures, you know. Flame on. I really do enjoy the transformations. They're so good. Love the fire igniting one. All the clapping from Yayoi. Yeah, the rock, paper, scissors. And look at her hair just, like, fiery. Her hair just kind of makes a nice little popping sound. Now blows her around. They all make sure to pretty themselves up with their makeup. Because you can't be a pretty cure without being pretty. Cure happy is ultra happy. Cure me, Sonny. And we got a rock. And there's no beating her double piece at the end of the day. Look at her blow. Yeah, without those spats, we definitely see some Ponsu with the wind blowing around. Rock. Yeah, I should probably start participating too. See if I can win. Yeah, I'll try to remember that for next time. You can't even do anything. But like, warped looking paper? I don't know. Definitely not scissors. She's a short little witch. How does she look strong? The fake mirror. You know, mirrors are actually quite fragile. You just break them. Shadow clone jutsu. It's not good. That's one way to deal with the numerical disadvantage, I guess. Just clone your monster. Just, they're so silly, especially Miyuki. Happy shower! Well, you hit it. I don't know how much damage it did. Well, the odds were against her. So, if this is how we're gonna play it, then I guess we do need that fifth one, probably. Fire punch! But that's also gonna be a miss. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yours is probably gonna be a miss, too. Thunder Shock! It was not super effective, though. Must have been a ground type. But even with 5th Precure, the math still doesn't add up unless we get a little bit lucky. Right in the nose, too. But no. Candy's starting to panic. No, Reika hasn't taken her turn yet. Yeah, like what direction even worry about? Oof. Not our paper confetti and the princess. Ugh. Don't step on her, at least. Come on, Reika, you are the princess that we need. I knew she was gonna do it. Still pisses me off. Worked hard to make that for the children. Yeah, Yokai. Yes, but I'm not Kisa-san, though. It's already been found out. Sasuga, Reika. It was not stupid. It was great until you showed up. I was never trying to. You are just the worst. It's all bent up and dirty. Got witch germs on it. Come on, Reika, you know what you must do. You must slaughter that witch. You are literally our last hope, Reika. Here she is. You have to get through me first. At this point, I think we're beyond politely asking. Yeah, just look how graceful her stance is. Like the legs. Aoki Reika. Spoken like a true hero. Now let's go. Show you what the Ice Princess can do. Cure beauty. You were the last hope. The last hope to have somebody who understands, but I guess it was never meant to be. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go, beauty. Ah, she blows bubbles! She blows bubbles! Oh, this is good. Oh, this is really good. Not quite as cool as a fire, but it's up there. This is our water spirit. Cure beauty. And what a beauty she is. Good day for candy. When did I become so beautiful? But yeah, how is she going to attack multiple ones? Does she have some kind of like rapid fire shot attack? Where she fires up multiple arrows at once? That could be a thing. Everybody else fires off once and then they're pooped, so... Very, very sharp. Or maybe she'll have a technique that reveals which one is real. Or just use her smarts to figure out which one's real. Oof. Maybe she'll just punch it. Maybe she doesn't have to use a special technique. Just punch it. She'll do that plenty of times. Oh. Oh. You are smarter than I am. Use that beauty blizzard. Beauty blizzard. Blizzard's low accuracy, but it does a lot of damage, so. Beauty blizzard. That snowflake looked really good. But yeah, the attack itself looks pretty great. And down you go. Whew. So, how was your first time? Oh, a mini cell phone. Gonna go for the hug? We're all going for the hug. Or a group tackle, one of the two. Now we can finally finish it. See, they enjoy it. It was interesting. It was our pleasure. It allowed us to get our 5th Precure, so we have no complaints. But now I accept. Well, no, I mean, now she literally is a Precure, so you can't say no now. Oh, we are just more than happy to have you. We are ultra happy to have you. Daisuke. She really did say it. I was half joking, but because the phrase never made it sound like a love confession, but I mean, I don't think she means it romantically, but in my headcanon, she does. And then we start off with Reika, as expected. And now we have our whole unit. Watch out, bad guys. Waku, waku, doki, doki, purikyu, murairu, purikyu, And just a preview after that, so, yeah. Okay, that was the 5th, I think it was, 5th episode of Smile Precure. I keep wanting to call it Futariwa Precure, because that was the last one I watched, so I had to kind of like readjust from that. But anyway, this was another good episode. Obviously, we were going to get Reika this episode. Nobody should be surprised by that, right? So, Reika, as I thought, she is a little bit difficult to get because she's like vice president, so she has things to do. Doesn't necessarily have time for the Precure stuff. At least that's true for right now, because we had the whole president out of commission. She had the whole Cinderella, Snow White storytelling thing she had to do, right? But luckily for her, the Precures are all good people. They're more than happy to jump in and help, which they did. Poor Candy got accused of being a robotic doll, but we finally got to see her archery shot from the opening, which I enjoyed. But yeah, just a whole group of them just asking together for her to become a Precure and explain to her that, yeah, this is basically like a superhero. Of course, she doesn't really like... She finds it hard to believe that, as you, of course, would. But you can kind of tell that they're not really, like, lying, so... You know, I guess she just kind of, like, went with it for the most part. But like I said, she didn't have the time for it, but... You know, that was bound to change eventually. But yeah, we agreed to help her with the Snow White thing, and it became even better than a regular story reading. It became like a puppet show sort of thing. So it was all good up until the witch showed up to ruin it. But having a witch be the bad guy of the episode definitely thematic because yeah, Snow White has a witch in it. She even came with the apple, so you can't say she didn't commit to the role because she definitely did. So I appreciate that. But yeah, of course, we needed her to help because we had a bunch of fake bad guys, which took up the took up the attack. But luckily, Reiko was smart, so even though there was more than one left, by the time it was her turn, she was able to take care of it by figuring out what the real one is because she's smart. You know, unlike the others. You know, unlike me. So good for her. But yeah, her transformation was great. I loved like it kind of had like a bubble sort of transition. You know, she even had like blowing of the bubbles, so that looked great. The overall ice and stuff all looked good, and just yeah, very pretty, very beautiful, as expected of Cure Beauty. So in the end, we defeated the bad guy, and she decided to join the team, and everyone's all happy and smiling and cheerful together, and it's everything you could hope for. So, but this is a turning point though, because yeah, now we have the entire collection of Precures. That's a big deal. Obviously, on the one hand, the first few episodes are especially interesting because you get to actually get the Precures, you know, one by one, get to have them be focused on and get them to discover being a Precure, see their transformation for the first time. So there's a lot of cool things about the first few episodes, but there's also something quite satisfying about once you've completed those and you actually have the full unit, and you know that from now on, you can more or less, it's more like what you can expect going forward is what you'll start with, right? You know. Basically, yeah, this is the true start to the show in a way, you know, starting with the next episode. So that's cool in its own way as well. But see what a typical episode of the show is like. Have the whole gang hanging out with each other. Maybe go to each other's houses to hang out, have a good time. You know, maybe we could do that once in a while. Maybe the occasional sleepover. But yeah, because obviously the first few episodes there isn't too much time to be bonding with like the Precures bonding with each other because the focus has to be on getting the new Precure, so we can actually get some of that. Hopefully in the future. But yeah, good stuff. So thank you for watching, and hope you click the like button and support me on Patreon if you can to help me keep doing what I'm doing. And yeah, bye bye.